We just heard this hour from President-elect Trump announcing SoftBank's $100 billion investment in the U.S. over 4 years, though it sounds like it's going to be more than that. The president-elect calling CEO Masayoshi Son one of the most accomplished business leaders of our time. For today's Tech Check segment, our Deirdre Bosa is looking at what's changed since that $50 billion initial investment that was promised from Masa Son in 2016, Deirdre, which he did fulfill, but this time it looks a little different.
Yeah, Sarah, so what hasn't changed is Masa Son's nose for opportunity and his risk appetite. When he made that announcement at Trump Tower 8 years ago, he was already raising money for the Vision Fund, and he would have made those investments anyway. What will be different this time around is the amount, of course, maybe $200 billion, Masa Son's strategy, and Washington's own appetite for emerging technologies like AI. Now, the Vision Fund leaned on a spray and pray strategy. You essentially bet on every horse in the race, hoping that the winner makes up for all the losers. That, of course, didn't happen. WeWork dragged everything else down, ultimately hurting Masa's ability to raise more money for subsequent funds. In this new AI era, I'm told by a source familiar that Masayoshi Son will be more focused on a smaller universe of companies with a more explicit fit with ARM. That is now the crown jewel of the SoftBank universe. Now, that could mean that SoftBank moves into more of an operational role, more interested in AI-related infrastructure. There's hints that that is already underway. SoftBank was the first customer to receive NVIDIA's new Blackwell chips. Its telco ARM is planning to build Japan's largest supercomputer, and ARM could give Masa Son a license to move into producing his own AI chips. So how does that all translate to U.S. investment and jobs, as he promised the president-elect? Well, like last time, it could mean more investments into American AI darlings. He already holds stakes in OpenAI and Perplexity, but it is more likely to be on the infrastructure front. OpenAI has said that infrastructure is destiny necessary for the U.S. to be a global AI leader. And on the B2G, that's the Bill Gurley, Brad Gerstner podcast last week, Microsoft CEO Satya Nadella said he was power constrained, one of the key bottlenecks for AI. SoftBank is getting in position to help on both of those fronts. Now, the next administration itself looks more welcoming than ever to that strategy, with VC David Sachs as AI czar, Elon Musk in Trump's ear, Mark Andreessen involved behind the scenes. By the way, guys, a public declaration that Masayoshi Son has the incoming president's support that will certainly help him go out and raise the money to achieve some of those massive ambitions as WeWork gets further in the rearview mirror and he appears on stage with the president-elect. He might be able to go out again. Remember, 8 years ago, he was able to raise money from all sorts of different investors, including U.S. ones.